Gemini, what's going on? I'm going to come back with a career reading. Okay, Gemini, as long as you watch your overspending, budget a little better, and put in some overtime, there's a loan that will be approved for you. But it's going to require you to have more focus than you have right now. Because you see how the multitasking card kind of came out sideways? See, it was this way. To me, it would be sideways. So this is saying you're trying to multitask, but there's some distractions that are happening that are getting in the way of your abundance. You're going to have to budget for right now, put in some extra hours, however that works for you to get some type of a loan. Yeah. So you're doing all of this. The reason you're doing all of this is because you're wanting a new career, a new job. So like maybe you're doing something on your own that requires you to just tighten your belt when it comes to spending right now because you want to have everything. Yeah, see, entrepreneur. There it goes. Putting in the work on put in the overtime on an entrepreneurship opportunity that you have. The benefits here. We got the benefit card. We're hiring. So there's some type of opportunity that source is guiding you towards right now. And all they want you to know is that if you put in more effort, more work on whatever this thing is, and maybe it's a side hustle or a true, business that you have going on, as you do that, that's what brings in this job offer that you want. Oh, no, let me do it again. Okay. Ah, I love this. You see how the debt paid card literally fell on the overspending card? Huh. You see that? You have background check and payday that came on multitasking and budget. So you do have some type of new opportunity coming in towards you. You're going in the right direction, but right now, just make sure you keep your finances in check. This is something creative that you're doing. You may be taking the position of someone who wants to retire or is retiring. So it almost feels like it's a position where, you start something on your own, it gets noticed, they want to bring you in some form or fashion and see where you go from there. Now they want these. Yeah, this says saying you're going to make exciting work moves that takes you outdoors or on trips a lot. So you may be traveling for this. Look, and now you got the boat. I just said traveling, and it got a boat on water now with passage. So it's like keep doing what you're doing to climb steadily towards your goals. And they want you to know whatever you're living in right now, it is a means to an end. It just means like you're here, but you know you're not going to end up here. Like this is where you are right now because this was the next logical step. But the next logical step is going to be coming into you, and it's going to be for like you seeing a new world unfold before your eyes. It's really cool. It's like you maybe you went from a mundane type of corporate job or something mundane to go into something creative and vast and expansive in a lot of ways. Yeah, here goes the creativity again. You need engaging work that'll let your talent shine. So, yes, there's something about your creativity, and that's where a lot of the learning will come from. Your creativity is your superpower, and the more you do it, the more ideas will come to you. So, if you start something out and you're like, it looks big in your mind, it kind of looks like Goliath while you're David. They want you to know once you start researching it and looking into it, it does that Goliath becomes a David. It's like it looks bigger to you, it looks intimidating to you, like I shouldn't say look, feels intimidating to you in your heart, but you don't need to worry about it. It is something quite new, like maybe it's just like you haven't really immersed yourself in something yet, and that's what Source is asking you to do. Immerse yourself in whatever this is that they have set up for you. Yeah, it's taken a long time, and I think that's maybe you're getting discouraged and like, oh shit, how much longer is it gonna take? Yeah. Okay, so this is what I mean. Your current situation is a means to an end, and then you may need to grind and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job. So there's something here where your current situation, they want you to remember it is a means to an end. It's not where you're going to end up forever, but they need you to observe what's happening and not react. Like, pay attention to the behaviors of the people around you, who's for you and who's not for you. Like, they may say one thing, but their actions are totally different. They really want you focusing on your adventure, your creativity, your star power, but you're doing it in a place where it's bleak, is what I kind of feel. Like, it's a bleak, kind of a bleak situation where you're starting out. That's okay. That's okay because that's not where you're going to end up. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.